Get Jason Momoa out my fucking face, man. Like,
Listen, I can't not see him as a Dothraki. So like,
as a raper. Come on, Zach.
bro, beyond that, they just wanted to make Aquaman the coolest nigga alive, so they got the manliest nigga on the planet to play him. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You don't need to overcompensate for a character just because he talks to fish.
I ain't gonna lie to you. We could have never had Aquaman, and I would have been okay.
The only thing Batman did that was fire in Justice League is when he was talking shit to Wonder Woman. And remember when he brought up her fucking man, whoever his name was?
Trevor.
That shit was fire. That shit was crazy.
No,
He was
I
like,
mean, I
he
don't
was
need
like,
a-
is that what
I-
Steve
we
Trevor
don't need a
told you? And
Aquaman
shit, that shit was crazy.
I lied. We don't need an Aquaman origin. That's my only fucking problem. I don't care about Aquaman's origin story in the fucking slightest.
we
Show me
don't-
him as the king already.
We don't. Yeah, that was also stupid.
That shit was ass. He wasn't bro, in Justice League when he was like, I'm not the king of Atlantis. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? You're just a bum. You're just a
this
bum
nigga's
that talks
40
to fish.
I'm a 40-year-old man that's just walking around. I'm not no king. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bro. You're the fucking king, and show me you fighting fucking Black. What's the nigga's name? Manta?
Like,
Because that nigga's
yeah,
fire.
Black Manta.
Manta.
Black. I actually really like his design in the movie.
That
Still haven't
nigga's
seen the
fire.
movie.
You know what's crazy is that he had the first origin story, but he was probably the last character in that movie that needed an origin story.
We never need an Aquaman origin.
I
Yo,
kind,
he's
you
the
know,
king
I
of
never
Atlantis.
even knew he
Boom.
had an origin. I kind of just always assumed he was the king.
Bro, most versions of him don't have an origin. That's the point. That's why it's so fucking stupid. We don't need an origin. Yo, I'm Aquaman, nigga. I'm the king, nigga. Period.
Ah, facts.
That's
Cool.
it. That's it. That's it. We don't need nothing else. We gave us a whole fucking movie of him being a young ass, bum ass wannabe Thor.
That's crazy because that's basically exactly what it is. It was Thor underwater.
Thor in water. He was just wet Thor. he was just wet Thor the whole fucking movie. I watched half that shit. I got some heavy Thor vibes. But like new Thor, that was like fucking kind of doo doo. But he was doo doo, I should
Drums
say.
of war have started. The battle is about to begin.
Ah, fucking hell. They gave us a fucking. And it's fucked up, but that movie did well. That movie did.
You know what's crazy? That if Jason Momoa wasn't Aquaman, Chris Hemsworth probably would have been Aquaman.
That's a fact. Why did that movie do a Billy and fucking Amber Heard's in it?
Fucking what's her name? Hera, whatever her fucking weird ass name is.
I think it's Hera.
Mara.
Mara.
There it is.
All ass. Don't matter.
Well, I really had no idea that he wasn't the king of Atlantis. I was just like, yo, he was like, nah, I ain't the king. He's like, I ain't the king of shit. I was like, what? So why am I'm watching this movie to watch? Like, no, shut up.
To watch this nigga become the king. You got me so fucked
In
up,
most
bro.
of the iterations,
He's the fucking king.
he's already like, it's established that let's go see fucking
that's
Arthur because he's the king of Atlantis.
And he's not a fucking kid. Yo, that movie made me so fucking mad. Existing.
Aquaman is usually actually like one of the only grown men in the room besides Batman. It's like Batman and like Superman don't really input. He just kind of Superman's there to fucking punch shit.
Superman's a kid.
Superman
He's a
is
fucking grown kid.
Superman. It's kind of funny, like reading Justice League. Superman doesn't. He does not act like the adult in the room, because he's not. He's literally just there to punch shit.
Superman's a fucking big ass kid.
Drumstick.
But like the only adults that are ever at like talking in the Justice League are fucking Batman and Aquaman. Occasionally Green Lantern when they talk space.
Can they just
When they talk
stop being bitches and like low-key just give us an Injustice trilogy?
Are you
I
sorry?
ain't
Go back to
gonna-
fighting.
No, I'm mid. That shit is high-key funny though. In the fucking like in Justice League when they're like, oh, different planet. Hell. What intel do you have? That's the only reason. That's the only reason they talk to Green Lantern because they need to find out information about another planet.
Remember Young Justice, Jake, when they were like, we need new Green Lanterns, and it was like the Kyle nigga. They were like, no.
No.
Oh, yeah, and they're like, Kyle, and they're like, and all the Green no. That shit was funny. You know what's crazy? I'm pretty sure isn't he the one that ended up like saving the lanterns?
Yeah, I don't know. He's some fucking like dick bag, but he did some cool shit.
Facts. John Diggle. What the fuck are we talking about?
Why did Cyborg fly the bat wing thing? I don't know. Why did
Anthony,
why did he fly that?
Anthony.
Jake, I already started.
Anthony.
You killed him anyways.
Why do I do so much damage?
I thought you was talking about
Dog, I hit him with my one, and I swear to God, I hit like a fucking truck.
Thanks for the minion, bitch.
Damage per shot is 30? How many shots do I have? What the fuck?
And no cap, Anthony, I'm still thinking about this one thing that Jake was talking about in fucking One Punch Man. That shit was really crazy.
Bro, I swear to God, I was hyped for every page of 100 chapters. That shit was crazy. Oh my, Garo was beating the fuck out of people for like literally a whole like a whole 90 pages. He was just beating the fuck out of people.
Bro, he used Metal Bat's line on
Like, how are you
someone
still
else.
going? He was like, maybe I, and then yo, it flashed a metal
Maybe
bat.
I'm
He was like,
some shit
and
with
he was like, maybe I'm just pumped up. Anthony, I put it in chat. Anthony, go scroll up. Wait, that's it. Just use that, or did I put it in
Yeah,
chat?
you put it in
I
chat.
think he.
Yeah.
Nah, go scroll up, Anthony. That shit was crazy. He was like, no, I didn't tweet it. I didn't tweet it.
You didn't tweet it?
No, I
I thought
didn't.
you said it in chat.
No, I tweeted about Garo, but I didn't tweet the panel. I think I put the.
You
I
put
actually
it
put
in
the
chat.
channel in chat.
You put it in chat. Yeah, you put it in chat.
That shit was crazy, dog. He was like, how are you still going? He was like, maybe I'm just pumped up. That shit was crazy, dog.
Bro, I'll be talking that shit.
And then he beat the fuck out of him.
And the fucked up part is like Saitama just like
Bro, literally at the end, at the end of 100, bro, there was a chapter, right, where Garo did a whole bunch of crazy shit. And then, like, at the end of the chapter, like, Garo dined and dashed at the same diner that fucking Saitama was at. And then Saitama was like, oh, someone's stealing food. And then he went to go chase him. And then Garo was like, a hero. And then he went to go kill him, and Saitama was like, what are you doing? And he just, like, turned around,
You
and
trying to ride me, nigga?
Garo flew like 50 miles. Garo flew, and he was like, what the fuck? And Saitama was like, what was that? This shit is funny as fuck. It's crazy how fire this shit is. It's crazy how fire this shit is. And the main character not even doing shit right now. Dog, it was that
character, Loki.
Alright, Zach, relax.
let's calm down. Saitama to go.
Bro,
Yeah, but
it was
he's
dead ass.
surrounded by ghosts.
Are you talking about Shiro or Saitama? But there was a whole chapter, bro, of Garo just fighting. And at the end of the chapter, like, everyone was gathered in Saitama's apartment. And they were like, but where's Saitama? And all you see was him wandering in a fucking tunnel. Because he was like, he heard like Garo fighting like underground in the Monster Association, so he was like, "Oh, wonder what's down here?" I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. They really kicked this shit up with King, like in the manga. That shit, I swear to God, I laugh every time. It never gets old. They were forming a whole team of S-rank heroes, and they were like, "Should we include King?" And they were like, "Of course. He's our most powerful. He's our most powerful asset." It's so funny, dog.
Bro. When Saitama was at the fucking store at night, like Garo went and just like fucking grabbed him on the shoulder. He's like, "Are you trying to rob me?" Hit that nigga into the dirt.
Also, in the manga where I'm at, Genos just got a crazy new design. I know he's gonna get his ass beat while he's in the design. Genos gets his ass beat, and every time he gets a new design. Just to get his ass beat. That guy, that fight against Garo was wild though.
I'll never forget when I was arguing with some nigga on my timeline last year. Talk about, I was like, Genos was raw. Genos is way too raw to be getting his ass beat. And someone was like, let me go find it. I don't even talk about Genos, so I bet you I can find it fast too.
Genos.
April 29th, 2019. Someone said, we take hella L's, but nobody cares because we still raw starter pack. And it has like fucking Vegeta, it has some nigga from Yu Hakusho. Genos.
What button is that red hair or is it black hair?
Black hair.
Is he a nigga? You dumb?
Anthony, I've never seen that nigga.
You trash.
Anthony, I watched 3 episodes. Give me a break.
You trash.
And I said, Genos easily top 3 rawest motherfuckers that just be taking L's on the regular. Zenitsu is even more raw than Genos.
Whoa.
What? What?
That's a wild line.
Let me tell you one thing right now. There is no Demon Slayer character that I think is top 2 in anything. Except for blandness.
That's a Demon Slayer character. I made a Demon Slayer character that's top 30.
Except for fucking boring.
And I said, hey man, I said top 3, number 1. And then he replied, can you even be raw if you take L's? What? Yes, because they managed to surpass most of the opponents they've beaten them in the past. How does this apply to Genos? Patience, most likely. I mean, look at Sasuke and Vegeta. They've surpassed mostly everyone who beat them, so it can apply to Genos later
Sasuke
on.
don't even. I don't like it. Sasuke don't even lose like that.
Sasuke also doesn't like evolve like that. He doesn't have like crazy.
He also, yeah, he does. He hasn't changed.
So all of Sasuke's fucking like upgrades are just like.
He just be getting fucked up in his fights. He don't be losing.
Yeah,
That's another thing. That's another thing about Naruto and Sasuke. All their upgrades are like artificial.
Genos
Sasuke got more powerful because he got his brother's eyes. Like that was it.
How he does every time. Bro has no rawness or coolness to him. He's just a cyborg.
What?
What the fuck are you talking? I said, bro, I'm not talking. I said, what the fuck are you talking about? That's not the topic of the conversation. We talk about characters who are raw despite taking L's. Genos has that in spades.
Sorry.
Alright, Jake, I beat you fucking.
Bro, I didn't think I was gonna do much damage. I'm not gonna let you. I have no man. Ooh, Night Brian. That's not my totem. Why is Horus here?
Horus is my fucking target. I'm next. I thought he was gonna be jungle, but it's fucking Luwa.
Horus.
And I've been trying to kill this fucking horse, and I can't.
I gotta watch that one fucking Garo and Genos fight again, cause that was fucking.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like Garo's dub. I watched that shit. I do not like his dub.
That's cause his sub is just. He has a really good sub voice actor.
His dub is not deep enough at all.
I'm gonna go look it up because I don't know.
I just watched Garo. Just go watch Garo versus Metal Bat, but like dub.
Metal Bat. You deadass looked at this shit up last night after reading that.
I looked up when I was taking shit after work.
Garo versus Metal Bat, One Punch Man English dub. Oh. Yeah, I don't like that, Jake.
I don't like his voice. He sounds like a menacing villain. He doesn't sound like raw.
Well,
What are we talking about?
Hey, Jake,
Well,
yeah,
it's funny that you say that, Anthony, or Jake, because I just went and looked up who he voices in English, and he voices fucking Muzan. Garo dub is Muzan. That's funny.
Here's your battle. Having regrets?
An enemy has been slain.
Let the fires rise.
The only thing a Demon Slayer has that's like top all time.
An ally
Why?
has been slain.
I was just basic attacking right now.
Got him. Double kill.
His blandness.
Who?
Demon
Tanjiro.
Slayer.
Tanjiro's a bland ass character.
Nah, Jake, he's shown an MC that shows emotion.
I will. Anthony, remember when Rev was arguing with us about that shit?
Tanjiro doesn't show any emotion. Like I don't.
Rev. Nah,
like,
bro, every time he kills a demon, he cries, Jake.
That's not
They
fucking
had
emotion.
lives.
That's just crying.
Ally has been
Garo versus Genos. Facts. Oh my god.
slain an enemy.
Genos just pulled up on the scene!
Double kill.
Was I wrong?
This fit is so fire, too. What are we talking about?
Killing spree.
I whooped the fuck out of that dude. I just killed 3 people for free. This god is stupid. What the fuck are we doing?
I'll take him down.
God, I feel like there's 2 people on the MVP.
Your right tower is under attack.
I don't know. I feel like I'm very comfortable. I feel like I'm really comfortable with that.
Jake, you played the guy a million times.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
As much as I feel like
Enemy
I
has
can
been
play every
slain.
god, I don't think I'm like comfortable with every god.
Bro. Genos had this fight, and then he had that cool ass fight with the centipede and still got his ass beat.
Yeah, until middle back
That's not
came
fair.
in and fucking.
It's not
That's
fair.
that's a bull. That centipede fight. Genos was really wild in that whole fight and still got his ass beat. Like, he was really wild.
I saw some funny ass shit in the manga I didn't remember, cause like, you know, obviously Saitama like killed the centipede, and that shit was funny cause they were when King showed up to the meeting, and they were like, oh no, cause fucking Amai Mask was on the team too, fucking bum, and he was like, are you sure we want King here? And he was like, and they were like, are you serious? King killed the centipede. That shit was funny as fuck. And King was like, facts.
That shit was so fire. Nigga King said, "Hey, yo, King, go take out that fucking
An
centipede." He's like,
enemy has been
understood.
slain.
Nigga pulled up.
Bro,
a gun
remember
and
the
just stood
first
there.
season when like we thought King was like really fire, and and they were like, "King, take out the spaceship." He was like, "It's too high for me."
Anthony, Jake. Bro, when Garl fucking hit him into the dirt and Jones just fucking robot stood up with the jets? That shit was fire as
There was
fuck!
a really fire scene, a really fire part in a Garo fight when who's the fucking ninja dude?
Jake,
Whatever
Jake,
his
go back
name
to
is.
horse. Jake, I need to kill horse.
The
Jake, I need to kill
samurai guy
horse.
or the ninja?
Yeah, no, Yuki Kaji, whoever that dude is.
Oh,
Speedo Sonic.
yeah.
Yeah, but there was a
Cute.
fire ass fight where someone was moving dummy fast. Someone was moving hella fast, and they were like, "I'm the fastest, whatever." And Garo was like, "This is slow to me." And then like it flashed like supersonic, and then he caught the shit.
An
That shit was
enemy
crazy.
has been slain.
I low-key like that Garl could just like, he could fight a nigga once and like mimic his movements.
Garo
Like,
was a fucking Saiyan.
I was just watching that fight. He was getting his ass beat by Genos, and then and then he was like, remember his moves, and then he started fucking fighting like he was the dog dude. And he was running around
Genos-
on all fucking fours.
Garo never gets hit by the same move twice. It's wild as fuck. He'll get his ass beat for a whole fight and be like, "I know your moves now." Bro, Garo's a fucking Saiyan. It's like there's no other way to say it. Oh, okay.
What is it about Kali that's crazy? I think it's just her camp clear.
50 in lane due to her ultimate dash and passive. You can get online very quickly.
Yeah, Jingwei crazy. You get it.
They can pretty much fill it.
Marcus is way too optimistic about his package.
Constant threat and you having to live.
It's not coming today.
I ordered my
Jake,
fucking
What do you
Mother's Day
think the
gift
top
like
300s are on this YouTube
3
video?
weeks ago. And then, you know,
Jake,
Who are the what?
What do you think the top 300s are on this YouTube video for this season?
who are you watching?
It's nigga's name Intersect.
Intersect? I have no idea who that is, but I'll look at the
Just some
others.
smite nigga. No, who you think is top 3? Oh, you talk about looking at Thanos.
Who are the top 300s? Heimdall,
And it-
Ulir, and I want to say On Her.
Nah, nigga said Jingwei.
Oh, Jingwei, I forgot. Fuck On Her, Jingwei. Heimdall, Ulir, and Jingwei.
Anthony? Someone just asked on Twitter, do y'all spit on y'all toilet paper before y'all wipe y'all ass? What?
Why don't you just get, like, why would you spit
Baby
on it?
wipes.
Baby wipes. If you're gonna spit on it, why don't you just like run into the sink for a second? Do y'all spit? Why do I want my spit in my ass? Or around my ass? See, that's that shit.
I'm gonna give me a bidet one of these days.
A what?
A bidet.
See, that's
I
that
don't
shit,
know what
like,
that is.
shit that, like, hoses your ass down after you shit.
Oh. Yeah, those are fire.
All right, what do you think top 3 jungles are, Jake, in this guy's list?
Let me look. Probably Set. Kamazot's, Set, and Hunbot's.
You got one. He
Or
said
Circuit.
Kansas. Let me see what else. What the fuck? Oh wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm looking at the solo laners, and he has Camazets as a top 3 solo laner. The fuck? And he has Arthur, obviously. And then he has Amaterasu. Is Amaterasu crazy? If Amaterasu crazy, Jake, say less. You know how I feel about Amaterasu, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
Still
We
in that
already been over
summon
this.
meta high.
They buffed it. They buffed her too.
They did, huh?
Dash into, or even just mirror from the front. It's only really her levels 5 that are super